I think we're connected better. Maybe? I don't know. I can't tell. What's up, guys? Can you guys, are we connected? I was connected to the wrong internet. All right. I think that's better. What's up? Hi, Jim. Jim's awesome. Good afternoon. Where did I just see that? From Puerto Rico, Simone. Thank you, Simon. Simon Barreto. Thank you for backing. Rick, shipping notification for Saturday's in-stock sale. So I will start it off with, well, you know what? First, George ain't here. He's here. He's just not here. As usual, good old George. All right. So this is Mythic Conversations, baby. We're taking over. Jeremy ain't got nothing on us. Eventually, George is coming in, but anyway, so you're not George. Keep expecting George to come in. So anyway, thanks guys for joining us. This is Mythic Conversations Daytime Edition. I'm not Jeremy, and this is my host, Nobody. So I just want to say thanks to everybody for the first day. We're at what, 41%, 42% funded on Biblical Adventures on my Kickstarter. Thank you everybody for all your support and all my shenanigans. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you all. You know, great community. I've always said that, and I appreciate you helping me out with this project. Hopefully we'll get to that book 2 very soon, get some more stuff unlocked. It's going to be a wild roller coaster ride, and a little bit of the stress is off right now because I can kind of relax, but you know, we got to keep updating, and eventually George is going to come in here. But let me just go through this real quick. I just was teasing on the title because Jeremy is actually here in the studio. He may or may not be doing a show tonight, but we get to show some new Headless Horseman stuff. I have some pictures, some in-hand pictures, just to show you exactly how the colors look, just as if they were in your hand in your room. Let's see. There's a couple things in here that I wanted to. Where was it? Sorry. 1-6 shooter. Dang, another busy work day. I'm telling you, man, Cullen, you are always busy. We're not talking about Blue Hagnon. We are sort of talking about Blue Hagnon, but not really. We're going to talk about Horseman, and we're going to talk about Father Christmas. Because somebody has our Blue Hagnon, and it's not me. Oh, yes. We are in the process of... There he is! We're in the process of processing and shipping the Legion's Con stuff from Saturday's sale. So, you know,
hello and welcome to
4-ish
o'clock.
And then
we're your hosts. I'm George. This is Chris.
We had to wait for Diego to get in on Monday to start literally, you know, printing up all the orders. Today's Wednesday. I know we started shipping yesterday, and they're all in just. The machine is going today too, so it's just going bonkers. It will take time. This was a big in-stock sale, not a test shot in-stock sale. So I just turned the thing. So welcome to 4-ish Horseman o'clock. No,
at 4:05.
You didn't see our title this time. Mythic Conversations, Retail Appreciation. This is daytime edition. What? Because we have the scoop today that he's not going to do. He was going to do tonight, but now we're going to do it. Like, I know it's already out, but he was going to. I got pictures. I got pictures. Just go with it.
Hi, welcome to 4-ish Horseman o'clock.
That's not George.
I'm your host. I'm George. This is Chris.
Before I forget.
Welcome to the show. How many days till your birthday?
5 days until my birthday. Woo! 5 days. My birthday's in 5 days, and you can support my birthday by supporting my Kickstarter. What a wonderful birthday gift to support my Kickstarter. I will love you forever, at least until next Kickstarter, and then you can support that.
And you got to re-up.
Then it's going to be a bigger countdown for my birthday. 5 days. If you guys are going to Zolocon this weekend, I will have a table there. Wish me happy birthday.
If he's at it.
If you can find me at my table, wish me a happy birthday. I won't be there after 4:30.
And you get a free kiss on the lips.
From George. I was just going to say that. Thank you, George. I'm glad you're all in on this one. Just like you should be all in on Biblical Adventures. Kickstarter live now for 29 more days. So so Legion's Time in-stock sale. This is a larger sale. This is a standard in-stock sale. This will take, could take 2 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks
6 to 8
ship
weeks.
everything out. It's going to take a little while, so please be patient.
6 to 8 weeks.
But in 5 days is my birthday. So I was told today that my intro on my Biblical Adventures Kickstarter video was the absolute most subdued anyone has ever heard me before. Is that true?
I didn't even know it was you. It was just some dude, you said, right?
I'm some dude. But you know what?
Go ahead.
My birthday is 5 days! 5! Count 5!
Oh, you got a birthday coming?
No, next year.
We should. Next time
Oh,
we should tell
it's
people.
day. You know whose birthday is today, though?
Every day.
Cookie.
Except Tuesday.
Cookie's birthday is today, and Greg's birthday too.
Think biblical adventures for Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
those are the best days of the week. So don't forget, search biblical adventures on Kickstarter.
No, first
Back
Google, then you'll find your way circuitiously to Biblical Adventures.
Go to Kickstarter, type in biblical adventures, cult camping. At least get the pig demon. It's $15 or something like that. $24.
Yes, 24. No, blanks are 15. Awesome blank bodies are $15. Comes with a set of four
Back for something.
pairs of hands and an extra set of feet. Back with whatever you want. As long as there's money in there, baby, that's all that matters.
If I got a blank, I'm going to be so mad. I'm canceling my order.
No, George was number one. First backer. All you other second, third, fourth backers, you could suck it.
Whoa, the second one's okay.
Well, I was around
Who was number two?
25 or something. So
25 is an awesome number. Thank you.
Nobody can suck it. They're all good backers.
That's right. I appreciate every single
Number
one.
one's just better.
That's right, Trevor. We're going to come get that Hagnon. I know where you live. I'm not driving out there, though. Crazy. All right, let's get into it. Let me just make sure there's any other questions.
Let's get some backers during this live episode. Come on.
Mythic
We're at
Dolphin.
270 right
Hi,
now.
Mythic Dolphin. Thank you again. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, they left that comment. Yeah.
Oh, it was 24. Demon Army Builder Pig Face. Just get a Demon Army Builder Pig Face. At least. You owe it to yourself.
It's an awesome
What?
sculpt.
CPN Rob. We have the same name and birthday? Are you kidding me? Send me a copy of your driver's license.
Who?
Ooh, this guy. CPN Rob.
All right. Happy birthday. Hey, everybody. It's 5
5
days
days
till
to CPN Rob's birthday.
CPN.
Boink.
Certified Public Necromancer.
We like high energy 4-HM, Chris. Thank you.
No, you don't.
We don't.
It's my birthday!
Whoa.
5 days, 5 days, 5.
Oh, I think I got a little butt on the other one.
I'm gonna give you a lot of butt.
Oh, your zipper's down. You should probably not have thrust it into the camera. I'm just kidding.
Oh, it is now. Yes, Dork Layer was number 2.
Ooh.
You missed it by a beard hair. You know what I'm saying?
And I even had a fail. I thought I was going to miss it.
So did Dork Layer. That was the thing.
Yeah, it like locked me out for a second. I was pissed. I was like, oh, come on. I just want to be number one.
On Carter Reviews, you were not backer number 666.
There's like 270.
Yeah, I know.
But whoever is backer 666 should get a special prize.
Yes, because you didn't hear on Instagram when I got to my 1,313th follower, I screened the name, and I'm going to send them a little surprise if we get funded. If we don't get funded, I'll send them like some pins and stuff. But if we get funded, knock on wood, if we get funded, that person, I'll post it, send him a message, get his info, send him a little something.
Why that person? Oh,
1313.
1313.
And then 666. Why not?
What's the significance of 666?
Jesus' favorite number.
That
You
is
didn't know?
I didn't know.
that is on
It's in the Bible.
lotto machine. When you get a 666, it's zing, 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 zing.
That's Jesus' favorite number. It was his lucky number.
All backers are good backers. Let's see. I got a John the Baptist on myself.
I really want that baby.
Yeah, baby G.
Like the baby doing the devil horns.
Is this?
Yeah, he's doing this.
He's not doing this.
He is. Look at him.
Is he? Oh yeah, he is doing that.
He's
That's right.
doing this.
It's in the picture.
It's in the picture.
It's in the picture.
Baby devil horns.
Oh, up. It's in 5 days. The 27th is my birthday because you asked. It's 5.
You were so close to being a leap baby.
I was actually. 76 was a leap year. If it was 2 days later, I would only be 11 years old.
Your mom.
I'd be acting my age.
Your mom failed.
Yeah.
She should have held it in for 2 days.
She should have.
That could have been so cool.
She should have.
Look, he's doing it.
Dude.
I love that one. I think that's my favorite piece. You should sell that separately so I can buy it.
I'll
I need it
get
as
you
an
one.
add-on.
I'll catch you
Comes
one.
with St. Anthony.
St. Anthony. Somebody said, I think Trevor said something like, who can help me find St. Anthony figure?
That's the one that you
Oh, I
write to
like
when
it.
you lose shit, right?
I like this picture down at the bottom. Revealing that guy.
Is that not supposed to be revealed?
He's been on Instagram.
Is it a secret? Well, not anymore.
He's on the IG.
He's right here.
Oh,
I
I guess you can lighten him now.
just Photoshop him in. Just drop him in.
Are we going to do anything on this show?
Chippy Pop. All right.
If you poke.
So I got this cool book in the mail
That is
today.
not
yesterday.
full voice.
Uh,
It's an awesome book.
but you can't get it because it's already sold out.
You can't get it.
But it's really cool.
It's already sold
And
out.
you can go follow this person on Instagram at TikTok Toys 2. The word tick,
T-I-C-K. T-O-C-K.
Yeah, actual
One
spell
word.
out TikTok Toys 2 to get this. Follow this guy who does all of these
Okay.
really awesome collection of old cereal boxes and
Mhm.
packaging and
Mhm.
ads and anything like basically with little characters on it he likes. His name's Dan Goodsell. He does Shaky Bacon, Mr. Toast.
Shaky.
You can also follow him at Shaky Bacon is also his other account. But follow TikTok Toys 2. Maybe he'll make more of these books if enough people ask. I don't know.
No, they're too expensive.
But they're really cool. Thought I'd share that while it's here.
It's cool.
Thank you for sharing, George.
Which one did you also want?
Out of the other 9 books,
Yes.
I want all of them.
No, you wanted Post cereal. That was Kellogg's. You wanted both.
I want all of them. I want Ephemera 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Dork Lair said, "Does Nice does that cereal book get to the 80s?" No, I don't
It's
think
no,
so.
it's not. These are just. It's not even that. It's not even that huge of a collection of things in
Yeah.
there. It's only a few pages worth, but no, it doesn't. I think it's mostly 60s and 70s by the looks of this. Oh, this is probably still 70s, right?
Probably. Brought to you from the fine people at Snapfish.
Snapfish. Too bad. Do you have to leave that back?
Yeah.
Snapfish page.
I think so. Is he in Kellogg's pocket, or are there General Mills designs in there too? Well, there's Post, there's Kellogg's.
Yeah. There's 9 different books. This just happened. I just got the Kellogg's book because
Were they
I
all
had to pick
cereal?
one. No.
Aw, how sweet. Nice to see Cookie on the show.
Yeah, Cookie loves to be here.
You do love to be here.
Yeah.
That's true. Cookie's talking in third person.
Cookie always does talk.
Say
Say happy birthday to me.
Mythic Dolphin, that's not Mythic Dolphin. You're correct. Today's Ash Wednesday. Hey, turn that volume off. I don't want to hear myself.
Usually it comes.
Got my ashes, but
Usually
this
it's muted.
light
You
is
got
so bright.
A little, let me get
Ah!
you know something.
Light's so
Something
bright.
on there.
It's shining off my 5 head.
Hey, 5 days. Are we doing anything this episode, or should we go? Can we shut this? End this? Biblical Adventures on Kickstarter.
Well, you know what happens when you leave the show prematurely,
You're going to do it for another 4 hours.
and it's going to be awesome.
Look, I have a heart out today. Let's
Hey,
get this
listen,
going.
you keep that problem to yourself. You got something right there. Before I put up a picture, you always want to hold things, or you always want to hold them with your hands.
Look at this beautiful thing.
Nobody can see.
Hands. They will. Oh.
Somebody who's looking on their phone is like, I can't see anything.
Yeah, you know what? On this case, let's just look at the pictures because you know how big this is already. Look at this.
That's awesome.
This is the
It's
best.
awesome.
Let's look at some pictures.
Look at that. So this, we took some pictures.
That picture
so that,
does not do it right.
No. This is just to show you all the color on there. It's. I wanted it brighter on purpose because Trevor's photos are more moody, darker. You can't see all the green that's on the horse. So this is the reason why, just so you can get a good a view of it. But you can see, like,
Viewers know this is not what they look like.
if you have them in your hand in bright light, this is what they look like.
No, it's still, I'm holding it right here. It's in my hand, and that is not what they look like.
Well, yes, you are correct. These are more brighter.
Ow, crap. Yeah.
You are correct, sir. You are correct, George.
Those
George is
pictures
correct.
These are
are terrible.
these are washed out a
Terrible.
little bit brighter, so you can see all the detail.
Awful.
Because people were asking about it, they couldn't tell how much color difference there was. So that's what we're showing them. It's just so they could see the difference between the old one and the new one, just to see the difference in color. And George is on his phone.
Oh, what? We're
But-
back.
Gotcha. You don't care. What was that?
Stomach.
Tell your stomach to stop. You had enough already. You and your gluten-free pizza. All right. So just showing a difference in the horse. So he's got the manes are green. The eyes are green. The eyes will glow. Anywhere that is green, it will glow. So the mane will have a little more of a subtler glow. The eyes and the hooves will be more brighter glow, and then the hair, whatever you want to call it, on the legs will have a subtle glow, and the tail will have a subtle glow. And there's our standard boy. And then,
What?
dude, I looked up. I thought it said 10 people watching. I was like, oh no, I'm so sad, but I was wrong. 110 people, man.
They're here for your birthday in 5 days.
That's right. They're prematurely here.
So does
for my
that mean
birthday.
this is your birthday episode, or is next week your birthday episode?
That means if you go to Zolocon, you can celebrate my birthday with me.
But your birthday's
Before-
actually not even.
It's on Monday.
So Monday's your birthday. I guess we'll have to do a live episode on Monday.
I'm not against it.
I need peace and quiet one day.
You get Tuesdays and Thursdays,
Like the rest of us.
just like the rest of you.
These pictures are awful.
Oh, shut your mouth.
All right.
I had to take them really quickly right before the show. A clone of Dark Conibus, that'd be cool. Blue Hagnon can make them, so can Blue Horse. Okay. What? If Blue Hagnon can make, then so can Blue. Whatever. I'm not going to read comments anymore.
Someone wants a blue glow in the dark horse.
Yes.
That'd be actually pretty cool.
No.
A translucent ghost horse.
Yes.
Like
That could be kind of cool.
translucent blue ghost horse.
Yes.
Nice. I like the green. I think. Sorry to all of you guys that bought the first one, but I think this is the better one.
I agree.
So the pumpkins are a subtle difference in color. We did that on purpose. It's the wash between the paint, the lines in the pumpkin are different, and then the skin color of the pumpkin is different. It's subtle, but it is a different color. Just people were asking about it, so I just want to show that. That green flame is gorgeous.
Yeah, I really the green with the purple too. Like, what color was the old guy? Purple?
What?
The original guy?
We're gonna find that out right now,
Oh,
sir.
we are gonna find out. What?
Where's the picture?
What?
Where's that picture? I had a picture of the two of them standing together.
Did you?
I did.
In a washed out, blown out picture way?
You damn Skippy. Oh, here's the back of them.
Yeah, that purple is just. I mean, the original is rad. Like, I wouldn't be sad if I had it,
Yeah,
but this new color is like, that's a must get.
a must get, huh?
The green and the purple together just looks so
Did
good.
have
so
front.
cool.
Look at that. It's right there. I gotta download it. Let me download this. Like, I don't know why it didn't come through on my download.
I'm gonna download.
On my
What's on
download.
screen right now? Us?
Nope.
All right.
That.
You guys look at that thing. Look how cool that looks.
All right, let me get the front. They got the back. Now we're gonna go. Magic mic on them. And there goes your favorite. The sound of the.
Can they hear that? I thought they couldn't hear that.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not out there. Okay. So here's the front shot. Even the ascot is a different color.
There you go.
So you can see the flames. You can see the outfit. A lot of different color going on. The ascot is a brighter purple. The vest collar thingy, all that is a darker purple.
Bags.
You got the little
Look, he's got little
pouches.
pouches are purple on the old one.
Yeah, dark purple.
As a knowing nod to what's about to be.
Yep. Planned it all along.
I think I'd switch. I think I'd
Gloves.
swap those two. I would put the dark purple on the new one. if I had
Even
it.
his booties are purple.
Well, it gives you a reason to rebuy it.
Yeah. I mean, again, in the darker, moody lighting, you don't see that purple as much. But you can definitely see it. It's there.
Oh yeah, when you hold it in your hand, it's definitely purple.
Yeah.
It's a better purple than your picture.
Shut your face.
I'm just saying, your pictures suck. Between you and Jeremy, we have the worst picture. It's a way better color.
Yeah.
I mean, this even sucks here. Like,
Yes, keep covering your face, please. Blink, blink, blink.
these are red. Hey, wait a minute. What? Why is that pouch? Huh?
Huh? No idea. Talk to camera.
What are we, jacks? What happened?
Oh! Jerry said you mean the good lighting. I didn't say it was bad lighting. I just said it was darker, moody lighting. Nothing bad about it. People were asking.
Who? Name these people.
Right here, this guy. Oh, more purple than I thought. See? Boom. You know what, Daniel Douglas? You and me, pals.
Daniel Douglas Toys, D13, Double D.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that.
Double D Toys, that's a good name.
Yeah. You shut your face. Is it time for you to leave?
I think it is.
All right, get out of here. I'm
All
going to
right.
continue the show. You got 5
Finish
minutes.
this show.
You got 5 minutes.
5 days left,
5
everybody.
days.
5 days. Everybody, 5 days. Don't forget to go
Like
to
and subscribe.
Kickstarter, get the Biblical Adventures. What's it called?
Biblical Adventures.
All right, I couldn't remember if that was right.
Jeez.
Bye, George.
Biblical Legions.
What a co-host. Co-host of the century. Hey,
5 days.
$5 day long.
Bye.
All right. Now that George is gone, let's start with the real show.
All right, let's get right there.
All right, so now we have Father Christmas. Just wanted to, obviously, it's a huge, huge change. Everything is painted differently for the most part. All the accessories, all the toys, everything is painted different. Very, very few things remain the same. So I'd say it's got to be about at least 80% of color change for the new Father Christmas, for the woodland Father Christmas. But even the toys, you can see, kind of reverse the colors here. So you got red hat, green accent, green hat, red accent. Then you got green jacket, red accent. Red jacket, green accent. It's all flippity flop, flip flop, mirror image, mirror, mirror. We should have given him a goatee. It would have been perfect mirror, mirror reference. Man, what a missed opportunity. And then, careful, George, if you flip off the Jesus action figure guy, I hear you don't get a visit from the fireworks fairy on 4th of July. All of that is awesome. I love it. All right. And we will show, some people are asking about this. So, and I just saw a picture. I just saw the message right at the bottom said, "What about the Santa body?" So, there you go. There's the Santa body. The other one was brown, and I forget what color it is. Mostly all brown, I think. The body is almost irrelevant because he's got all the soft goods on. So we try to keep it simple. So he's got like a light green sleeving. Then he's got the green armor, kind of a darker green, a medium green on the hands, and then brown on the boots. And the interior robe, I guess you could say, is a beautiful blue. I love that blue. And then the coat was green, a nice kind of hunter green. And mirror Spock Santa. Yes. Yes. Love the whisperling elf colored arms. Yep, exactly. You got it, DD. Let's see. Skelasauria. And what else we got? All right. These are just
Santa?
what?
Are you still talking about Santa?
Huh?
That hood is going to be amazing for customizing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know when I looked at it, I thought to myself, his soft goods would be great for any other non-holiday character.
Yeah, because green is very good for the elves and fairies.
Oh yeah,
and woodland.
And for people who don't have the Father Christmas, they don't realize like that hood is a separate piece.
Yes.
And you could easily just clip that on without the jacket and add an awesome accent to any.
Yep. And that hood has a wire in it, so it allows for it to lay very nicely. You can kind of give it different attitude. It's very cool. Here's the accessories. Everything here is different colors. So we have the nice shiny metallic black, and then the gold for the helmets. You got the dolls that are painted in different colors. You got the trumpet that's more of a silver trumpet instead of the brass. The drum is a different color. And don't know if anybody picked up on that little nod. If you know what that is in reference to, keep your mouth shut and don't tell anybody. No, if you know what that's in reference to, put a name down in the chat and let's see if you're right. Green Father Christmas is going to be fodder, and OG Headless will be fodder. Yeah, exactly. Father Christmas Flock Edition. Yeah. Kevin, did you reply to my question? I want to know exactly what was the trouble so I can look into it. Yep, Minotaur the Duck. You got that right. It's just a fun little nod. Can we see the new Asian-inspired Aether Blade Knight? No, because Trevor still has it. All right, Kevin, so I'll look into that. It's been busy today. Does the black match the Black Knight, and does the gold match Magnus? Correct, exactly. That is exactly it, because that's why we did them that color. They match exactly what it's supposed to match. Glad a lot of you guys know Minotaur the Duck. Let's see, who was the first one to say Minotaur? Oh, it's Kevin. Kevin Dufresne. I hope I said that right. Eric, you missed it by a nanosecond. Sorry, dude. And you spelled it wrong. Yeah, points off for spelling. What's that, Kev? You're scaring me. All right, let's see. Minotaur. So possibly next week, if Trevor sends them back, we could show some more of the Elf Knight and the Blue Hagnon. How many sandwiches? How many sandwiches can you eat in a sitting? I mean, it depends on. It depends on what kind of sandwiches, because I like to eat. All right. I don't know. I think that's everything. Let me just check my pickies. Check my pickies. We did that. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's everything. Short show today, I guess. Because George is boring. George is back! It's
5 more days,
leave.
guys. 5 more days.
It's time to leave. I'm just about to hang up.
5 more days. Don't forget to go to Kickstarter, search Biblical Adventures.
Go to Kickstarter, search my birthday.
Search 5 days. Biblical Adventures, back it, Kickstarter.
Can we end the show? End it. All right, we're ending it, guys. You heard it. Are you getting a Hagnon cake for my birthday? What a punk. Thanks, G Textures. Coming soon. My wallet hurts. All right, yeah, $5 foot long. All right, that's all I got for today. So if you guys have any questions, you better post them up quickly before I leave. So yes, again, as I said, we have Zolocon this weekend, and we will. What would a hagnon cake taste like? Death. Zolocon this weekend is going to be Saturday, Sunday. It's something like 10 to 6 on Saturday, 9 to 4 on Sunday, I believe. For us, we'll have a big table. Next to them will be Wolf King Customs. Stop by Cookie's friend Lynn's table and buy a bunch of fun stuff that you can put onto your Mythic Legion stuff that you bought at the table right next to him. And then next to Wolf King Customs will be me. I'll have a table there just for promotions and advertising. Biblical Adventures. I will have some giveaway stuff, just some pins. I might have a couple of shirts. Nothing much, just kind of going out, show off the product while the Kickstarter is live, get some eyeballs on it, and definitely stop by. Everybody stop by, say hi, so I can say thank you, because I like to thank all you guys in person, and buy some Mythic Legions and buy some Wolf King Customs
From me.
and from me. Who what?
Buy them from me because I'm going to be checking them out.
But Diego's going to be checking you out while you're buying it from. Hey man, listen, Diego's this little stud muffin. Who else? George is going to be there. Eric, CB, and Jim will be there. Who else is going to be there?
Joe.
Our pal
Jeremy.
Jeremy will be there because he's
Walt.
here now. Walter's going to be there.
Yeah.
Walter's going to be there. Stop by, throw horns up, take a picture with Walt, and post it on the Cabal. What else? What book is Lucifer in? 3 or 4? Statue Lucifer is in 3, and then fleshed out Lucifer is in book 4. Book 4 are pretty much all deluxe figures, but they do come in a lot of stuff too. So book 4 are more deluxe. I believe most of the figures in book 4 are like $45. And then there's the deluxe demons that are in there too, which I've shown before, but they're more accurate to the paintings at the Duomo. Lucifer's in Genesis. Yeah, ha 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 ha. What else? Just shove it. Oh, you're going to be working with Len, so I'll be right next to you. Then we can chit chat. We need a fully armored troll. That would be cool. Who knows what the future holds? There's always definitely a lot of good ideas. Unfortunately, it does take time, and we need a wave to put it in. Has to make sense. Has to go with the story. As you know, most of our waves, or all our waves for the most part, except for All Stars, but now even All Stars, they're all like a small story, small chapter in a large story, and it's advancing the story. So for us to have something like that, we would have to. There definitely has to be a reason for it. Will I have any T-shirts at Zolocon? I will. I will have Dave Orkin. I will have a few T-shirts that I'll probably. I think I'll have like some reds and tans, I think the color is. And I'm not going to have a lot. I just wanted to get a little bit for right now. I was going to give them out, but if I give them out, I want to get more so I have enough to last. So I'll probably just sell them for like $5 or $10, like something cheap. So if you're interested, just stop by. That'd be awesome. And I appreciate it. I'll be wearing my shirts. A troll could be a mount for goblins with the right backpack. Yes, they would be. That would be very cool. Again, awesome idea. We've definitely thought about that and something for the future. Absolutely. Like the story of the Headless Horseman, Santa Hagnon, and the what? What are you talking about, Bill? Are you saying that you like the story? Oh, be quiet, you. Those are figure obscura. They're their own stories. Wise guy. If that's what you're referring to. Let's see. A female half giant. Yeah, that'd be cool. again, I mean, these are all things that for sure we would love to do. Everything takes time. The Angel of Death is an Exodus of the 3, if I'm not mistaken. Curious to make that too. Angel of Death. You know what? If I do want to get to the 4 Horsemen, if we do really well on the sorry. Somebody's on the phone. If we fund all the way to book 4, you know, like I said, there was the I'm reading questions and getting lost. If we fund the book 4, then we'll be doing female figures, and then we'll be doing Goliath figures. I really do want to do the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. That might be a separate wave, because then I'd also want, you know, it has to be a horse, right? And horse tooling is expensive, so that would be its own campaign project, I guess. So the horses, because obviously there's the Horse of Death and even the Decayed one, and the 4 figures. So maybe there's something I could do with the buck body and some new pieces. So I really have to look into it, but that will be down the road. So let's see how this goes first. Support a Kickstarter early and often. Ha! Thanks, Bill. Bill has been fantastic. He's promoting it more than I am, for crying out loud. I do appreciate it, Bill. Thank you very much. I see all his posts, and he's making it look amazing with just his like reposts and stuff. So I appreciate it. Thank you. When will we start seeing work in progress of book 2 Cosmic? Sooner than you think. Cosmic 3. Sure. We'll have to wait and see. Love the Angel Fountain figure. Oh yes, the I don't speak French, so I'm probably saying it wrong. The Fontaine Saint-Michel. So that's the Saint Michael fountain, or the fountain of Saint Michael in France. The statue is beautiful. I love the statue. It's gorgeous. So hopefully this translates well and replicates it as best as possible. I'm not worried about the factory. The factory is going to make it look great, just like the Paintmaster. Obviously, the statue itself, depending on when the pictures are taken throughout the years, you know, there's different looks to it. Some of them have bird poop on them. Some of them just the way the light. Some of them have more oxidization. Some of them are cleaner. So I'm just trying to go for a good look that has that nice oxidation on there, and just, you know, makes it more visually appealing. I think it's cool. I'm very happy with it, and I can't wait to see it actually in toy form, because the fabrics and everything are painted, so they're hard and it doesn't, you know, sit as well. But hopefully the factory can try and get the factory to get some samples of some of the soft goods. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. I saw a question in here. Dave, thank you very much. What's the other thing? I've already got the horses, just need the figures. You know what? I've actually considered, if you're referring to Mythic Legion's horses, I have considered it, and I've talked to my 3 favorite bosses in the whole wide world. I've talked to them about it a little bit, but honestly, those horses are gigantic for a 6-inch figure. If I can make it work, that would be awesome, because then it keeps my funding goal lower. But we'll see. I mean, it all depends. It all depends. Any news on Chris Cimino, the news reporter? Chris Cimino, if you really were a news reporter, like I keep saying you are, there's a Chris Cimino news reporter, that's why. Then I would say, you gotta pump Biblical Legion, Biblical Adventures for me. Biblical Legions. George is putting it in my head. Yeah, bird poop variant exclusive. I've thought about it, trust me. Any news on the Lithia Deluxe Legion Builder in stock sale? Yes, but I can't tell you. But it'll be coming soon, I think. I think it's more of finding out or determining the right spot for it, because again, you know, we plan our schedule out a year in advance, and when things happen, like Cosmic getting delayed or Poxus getting delayed, I mean, it's unfortunate, but we try to move things around so that, there's still stuff coming out. We don't want you guys being without something for a long period of time. I mean, back in the day, in the early Kickstarters, you'd be going 6 months more without anything because we only had a couple of like whatever 2-3 releases in a year in pre-orders. And so now we're just we want stuff to be coming and getting into your hands on very frequently, as much as possible. Hence, in stock sales like with test shots or the Legions configures, like these things are obviously we already have them. It's just a matter of figuring out where to schedule it's going to work. And we also don't want too many things too close together because we absolutely recognize the fact that people have limited budgets, and we're trying to be, respectful of that. We want to get people, the cool stuff that they want, that, they know we're going to be putting the Legions Con standards out. They know we're going to be doing certain the Lithia in stock sale. Like, they know it's going to happen. We want to give you time to know when it's going to happen so you can be ready for it. But again, space them out, between the sales. It's very hard to juggle, but myself, Jeremy, George, Eric, Jim, CV, we all discuss it. We have multiple, discussions about it, where things are going to fit, spaced out. Trust me, a lot of thought goes into this so that it's as good for you guys as possible. I haven't had time to check the Kickstarter yet, but I definitely will. I'm sold on the Deluxe Lucifer already, though, even though we haven't got there yet. I know, trust me, it's just incentive. I would like to offer that one earlier, but again, it's a deluxe figure. That's why the statue version is in book 3. New tooling with the wings and everything. The tooling costs money, and so the layout of the Kickstarter books, 1 through 4, same thing. Going through, figuring out what makes the most sense to fit in which book, and why. A lot of the tooling there, is in book 1. You have one of the demon wings, you have the angel wings, the different bases, a couple different heads, some accessories. So you have a lot of the tooling, and the body, of course. You have a lot of tooling in book 1. And then in book 2, it's utilizing a lot of that tooling to make additional figures. Obviously, that's what you try to do because tooling is expensive, extremely expensive. So you try to utilize it as much as possible. And book 3 and especially book 4 is where you start getting more accessories. Book 3, Roman soldiers. Those will be. I think if we get to book 3, I think you guys are going to be buying a lot of Roman soldiers, and they look pretty cool. I'm very happy with them. And so it's just the lineup has been made and changed many times. Jeremy and I have gone over it. He's given me a lot of insight. George and I have gone over it. Bill and I have gone over it. Like, all these guys have given me a lot of insight, different thoughts on it, and just trying to pick what works best. Bird poop could be the exclusive add-on, like the mustache from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, let's see. Oh man, I hope it lands at. I hope the Kickstarter lands at 33,333 for just a moment, so I can get a screen grab of it, take a picture of it. Thanks, Chris Amino. Get on that, man. Any word on the game or the related figures? The figures are going to be shipping soon. Those are definitely in transit. So, can't really say much yet because everything is still kind of in motion. The game is still a little ways off. I see updates on it, and it's so cool. It's just not even as a game, but just as like an animation, I guess. Just like looking at it, it's so fun. Glad to hear Lithia in stock sale is still going to happen. There was discussion on Cabal that those might not happen anymore, and just sold at shows. It's things that we've discussed. It's again another difficult balancing act. But yeah, there should be in stock sale of Alithia, in stock sale of Deluxe Legion Builder. You know, we are doing a lot more shows now, so that's part of it. Obviously, during COVID, you know, was when we placed the order, and we weren't doing any shows, so it's always hard to predict the future. But we try to do our best. And so now that we're doing shows and new retailers and all this, it is eating into the to the inventory, but we are still going to have an in-stock sale. Eric Miller, lidocaine, maybe, or you know, I'm sure you can get something for that itch. Ha 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 ha. Could be happier with the current Mythic Legion's release schedule. They always arrive at the right time for me. never too early, never too late. Always at the time they're supposed to be. You plan on selling the black and silver stands again? Yes. Diego, we can have stands at Zolocon?
Yes, we'll have black stands.
Yeah, because the silver haven't been produced yet. So we'll have black stands at Zolocon. I'm sure we will have black stands for sale on the site. Whether it's during a wave or just on its own is still up for discussion right now. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Will you be making any? Oh, thanks, Dan. BBTS has the stands. Thank you very much. Will you be making any Roman soldiers for your biblical line? I already answered that. Let's see. Book 3 will fund this Kickstarter campaign for years to come. I hope so. I forgot how short February is. I don't, because it's my birth month. 5 days until my birthday. Give us Barabbas. How about Roman soldier biggest? Not even getting into that. I don't know what book they're in, but are there Egyptian characters? Sort of. There is sort of. That's actually something that I literally am adding in last minute. There will be something with Egyptian character. I don't want to say yet. Pharaoh and Moses, dragon in stock sale. I doubt that very much because look, make a dragon. First of all, when we make the dragon, or when we have it, it's going to be big. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be mind-blowingly awesome. Obviously, I still can't get over Arakagor's face, man. The head sculpt is phenomenal. It's so cool. I just want it already. Sarah, my birthday's in 5 days. Have you not been watching the show? Hi, Sarah. Baby dragons will be cool. Arakagor is, man dragon. Dragon man. Tiamat, dragon. But when we make it, the smart thing to do is going to be pre-order, because it is going to be very difficult to know what the right number is to order for an in-stock sale. We want everyone to be able to, Greg, can you, no, I can't, Greg. Mr. Allen can. We want everyone to be able to get however many dragons they need in their life and on their shelf, and however much space there is on their shelf. And so the best way is going to be to pre-order it so that you're not left out. You got what you needed. We don't over-order, it takes up a lot of space, and space is always very limited here. No matter how much more space we get, it gets filled. Give us Pillar of Salt accessory for Lot's wife. Sodom and Gomorrah playset. Yeah, I've thought about it. Have you ever read Dragon Riders of Pern? No, I don't. Have you read that, Diego? Dragon. Is it a children's series or an adult series? Because I know I think my daughter had some Dragon series stuff that she was reading. Yes, buy a basement for dragons for the upcoming dragons. You singulared it, dragon. Dragons. Let's put that S on there because we know you're not going to get just one. And there might be multiple. There might be variants in the first wave. There might be 2, 3 different ones. I don't know yet. Still working it all out. Pern is so good. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Heck, Hope we eventually get a dragon rider and saddle combo. Absolutely, that would be so cool. Yeah, I'm not saying. I would be cool. I would love it. No way I could fit a dragon in my collection. I'll just have to admire from afar. David. Listen, surely you have a ceiling, right?
His name is David, not Shirley.
David Shirley, not Shirley Smith. You have a ceiling. You go to the store, you buy some fishing line, and you hang that dragon from the ceiling where it belongs. There's always room. You can still admire it from afar because it'll be up there.
Always money in the bank.
Oh, yes. Grigorios Miktavish. Yes, there's a song. If you're referring to the biblical adventure song, please go to Mr. Allen in the World of Toys, his YouTube page. Look for our interview that we just did a couple days ago. And Mr. Allen killed it with his impromptu on the spot that I made him do. Greg and I made him do of biblical adventures song in the vein of the Mythic Legion song. So please check that out. Mr. Allen is a trip, and I love him, and I hope I can get to Italy and visit him in person. I swear this to be true. Let's see.
Bellissimo.
Are those figure stands from the pre-order like from a year or two ago? Or are those in? I mean, the figure stands are all the same, except for the silver ones. The silver ones are from the Cosmic Wave, so we don't have those yet. Those will be coming in a couple of months, but not yet. Would you guys prefer the dragon's neck and tail be segmented, bendy wire, or preset pose? So that's a good question. I mean, there is a lot to that question because it all depends on what style of dragon it's going to be. And I'll just run through the reasonings. Doesn't tell you what direction we're going, but these are things that I think about. Obviously, the first one is a bendy wire. Bendy wires are awesome. And there has been some great figures, nice like thick pieced figures that have bendy wire in them. Now, when you do a bendy wire, you have to have the sculpt exactly straight because the wire is straight. So when you have the tooling, you put the wire in the tooling and then it injects the plastic around the tooling. The reason why you have those holes is because usually I think it's 3 holes. So you just imagine whatever, it's like this. It holds the wire in place when the plastic is injected around it. Okay. And so then those come out and then it leaves those 3 holes. The holes are actually kind of good too, because it get, if it's solid, when you're bending it, there's only so much give to the plastic. So the holes actually allow just a little bit more give, a little bit more flex on there. It's not a whole lot, but it does help. Now the problem is the bendy won't hold the weight. What do you mean won't hold the weight? I mean, the weight, the bendy will be in the tail and the neck only. And so when you actually, let me see that for a second, because this is actually good too. This is another thing I was going to say about the bendy. The problem with the bendy on this nondescript figure. Now you can see this tail. The tail, as all tails do, starts out thick, ends up thin. You have to decide what you want the tail to do. If you put a thick wire in here, it's only going to go so far because then it's too thick for this thinner area, and it's not going to, which is what they did. And as you can see, there's no bendy in there. It's always going to be, for the most part, straight. So their wire ends right there. Okay. And then it goes up to here. Then you have is this swivel? Yeah, it does. So you have the swivel joint, which there's a post on the end of the tail that goes into the harder body. Thicker wire allows the thicker tail to bend. Now, if you want the tail to bend more down here, you need a thinner wire. The problem with that, though, is as it gets into this thicker area, it's not going to hold the bend because it's not strong enough. The plastic is stronger. And it'll just kind of keep going back down, and you'll get the bend more down there. Now, that gets back to, thank you, Diego. That gets back to the neck and the tail. If the neck and the, I guess let's go with the neck. The neck, you could probably get away with the neck being one thickness if you do a long neck. And then you can get some good flex out of it and some good posing. And then the sculpt is not interrupted, which is obviously always good. However, the reverse of that is you could sculpt it so that it's in segments, and so that those segments are hidden by the scales. Eric is one of the foremost, experts in sculpting, hands down. And he would absolutely be able to segment it so that, you have a decent range on each segment, but because it's multiple segments, then you can get a nice range of movement out of it. So it's really dependent on, again, what the figure is going to look like. That will probably dictate which way we go with it. The tail itself, though, again, we'll have to decide if we want, which part of the tail we want to move. Me personally, I think the thinner end I would want to move, so it wraps more. Or again, segmented. Both are weighted probably about the same, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. And the body itself, the torso, probably will be segmented at least one area, probably like rib cage. We want it to have obviously a good attitude. You know what I mean? You can really pose it and do a lot with it, because people are going to go crazy with the photos and everything. Smart Chris is like Smart Hulk, best of both worlds. I put the brawn and the brains together. Thank you. You guys don't get Smart Chris all the time, so you should be happy you stay tuned. I think preset with more articulation is the way to go for long term. Preset with more, what do you mean by preset? I'm not sure what that means. Preset with more articulation. I personally don't like pre-posed or posed, I guess you could say, a toy. So let's say we do a dragon and then the neck is posed kind of like that, kind of coming up and down. I'm not a fan of that only because it's just, that's it. That's all you get. I mean, maybe the head moves and that's fine, but us, it's like we want it to be, pardon my French, badass. And it's going to be. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be huge. It's going to be, the details are going to be insane. The paints are going to be beautiful. I mean, that's what we want. And so that's what you're going to get because that's what you guys want to. Smart poop. Thank you. I only give you the straight poop, guys. Come on. You should know that by now. Let's see. Combo of the two. Segment the tail for the larger sections, have the thinnest segment, have the bendy wire. Absolutely. I mean, that is also a viable, direction to go too. The thicker part of the tail, or just go back a little bit, that's a good way of getting articulation in the whole tail. The thicker part of the tail, you have a couple segments, and then the thinner part, you have the bendy wire. I'm totally down for that. The only one issue with that would be if you were to have, because I've seen it on some other figures where if you have the bendy tail with a cavity for the hard PVC tail part, segment, whatever, a ball to go in there. Because this is bendy, the cavity can be loose and floppy. So you got to be careful with that. Might be better for the ball to go into the harder plastic and then the cavity holds that better. But both have their advantages and disadvantages. Thank you, Dan Holmes. Appreciate it. I honestly love doing this and giving you guys more in-depth technical information because then you guys get to understand it more and understand kind of the thought process behind everything. And apparently I like talking. Let me see what else. Hold on. I know there's a couple others that I missed, so let me just look. Can you explain the factor did to create half non? All right, that's an oldie but goodie. Can you explain what the factory did to create half non? Like, how did they inject mold two colors with a solid line? So they did it. The the story goes like this. When we were deciding on Haganon, we were seeing what colors they can do for glow in the dark. That was the important thing. And they can do green and they can do blue. And there's other colors too. But the green and the blue are the two that I like most. And I thought it would be cool to randomly pack out, like if there was 1,000 Hagnons, 500 of them would glow blue and 500 of them would glow green. And so I asked the factory, something along the lines of, we want to see, blue Hagnon and a green Hagnon. We want to do, for the production, we want to do 50% blue and 50% green, meaning if we had 1,000 of them, 500 would be blue, 500 would be green. You wouldn't know it until you put it in the dark. The factory said, okay, here's a half non, here's a Hagnon that is half blue and half green. So best miscommunication example ever. Sorry, I'm getting parched. And so then the way they did that was the injection color is opaque, I guess you could say, translucent. And then the color is added on top. So the color is sprayed on. It's a light spray application. And really, all they did was, I think they probably used some sort of a spray mask where, and it was head, chest, and crotch and loincloth thing. I think that's in neck, maybe. They might not have done the neck. So it was only those pieces. So if you take a piece and you make a spray mask, which is kind of like a copper mask that is in the shape of the piece, and then it's masking off what you don't want painted. So they probably just put it in the mask, sprayed it blue, and then did those. And then they took those, put it in an opposite side mask, and sprayed that green. Very easy. That's how you do production. Production is always about speed. The longer it takes, the costlier it is. So the factory did that and sent it to us like that. We were unaware of what was arriving in the mail at that time, and we were dying. It was the funniest thing we'd ever seen. And it became a legend in its own right. So that is why and how they did it. And I said, no, guys, I meant that the production, half of the quantity would be blue only and the other half would be green only. Not blue and green together, not Smart Hulk and Dumb Hulk. So that's that, yes.
I remember when that happened.
I remember when that happened.
Before I worked here, I was visiting the studio and I was with CB and he's like, you want to see something funny? He showed me, I said, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah, that was it. And it's cool looking. It's a fun thing. I have one. Yes, this is also something else that we're working on. Be nice if the dragon came with 2 sets of wings, one outstretched for flying poses and one folded up for walking poses. Definitely something that we're discussing. Trying to work out what's the best way of doing that. So I don't know. Would you do a Chinese dragon? Well, there's no China in Mythos, but we would probably do a dragon that has a similar style to a Chinese dragon. And at some point, I don't know when. Obviously, there are a lot of different types of dragons. We've hit the 1 hour mark, guys. And see, I told you, as soon as George leaves, the show gets better. I love George. He's the best. Can you give a non-committal size of what a Mythic Legion's dragon would be? 2 trolls? 17 trolls? Now, the other part of that would be we want it to be big. Go big or go home, right? But we also want the package that it comes in to be as small as possible. Different ways of doing that. Obviously, you can have it where some parts are customer assembled, and then this way it takes up less space in the box. Remember, many advantages to that. Takes up less space in the warehouse. Hello, Forestman Studios. How can I help you?
Or for studios, I can help you.
We're live. Takes up less space in the warehouse, but for you guys, this is a huge benefit because the smaller it is, the cheaper it is to ship, right? FedEx would be doing the larger packages.
I do have to do work. I have to put sensitive information.
5 minutes.
Second time I'm going to tell him to call back.
Oh, you didn't tell me the first time.
I know, because I thought you would have been done by
No,
now.
were you kidding? I'd go on for hours. 5 minutes. All right, we got 5 minutes, guys. Yes, but anyway, it's going to be good for you guys for shipping. FedEx will generally ship the larger packages, especially if it's going internationally. It'll be much better for you. Assembly is easy. I mean, you got to figure, the neck into the torso, the tail into the torso, the wings, simple stuff like that. Our stuff is modular anyway. So it'll be a closed window. Probably it would be best to be a closed non-window box because it wants to see a figure in parts, but we'll see. Again, this is all speculative, non-committal. Dragon plus Dragon Rider figure like a Hairless Horseman type of packaging. Oh, that's fine. I was just talking about that. I mean, probably not though. You know what I mean? Because if it's that big, it will be better to be windowless. And we're not going to have, the hardcover wraparound or anything like that because we want to keep that price point as low as possible. Mythic Legions is big on maintaining sculpt, doesn't segmentation. No, so Star, like I was just saying, if it's got scales and it can have any other number of things. I mean, it can have armor that you put on that could cover up the segmentation too. Like there's so many ways to do it, but if we were to do segmentation, it's very long pieces. I mean, we're talking if the tail could be, I don't know, 2 feet long for crying out loud. Who knows? There's a lot that you can do with that in terms of spikes and scales and everything where it covers it up. So, you got this and it still looks natural. Trust me. We love to keep the sculpt as natural as possible. So don't worry. Yes, Sarah, you're correct. We were talking Marvel Century size packaging. Marvel Century. I'm trying to think of what Marvel Century. I don't remember what that is. I tried printing the small articulated dragon to one of the 12 scale segments, could not support the head. Still needs wireless to hold pose. I mean, I'd have to see what it looks like. So I don't, for me to comment on it. The rubber section can have a harder plastic socket. So yep, there's definitely ways, to go around. And we're going to be doing a lot of development on it. So, not a worry about that. Goes to show lots to consider when creating a new figure. Yes, exactly. And it's definitely a group effort, a team effort, because everybody looks at it and everybody has input and they may see something I didn't see. I don't know everything, so it's definitely yes. I try to answer all the questions that I can. Okay, Eric, so yeah, you got your answer for that. Everyone goes crazy for test shots. Imagine the fight's over half not too much. When Hagnon is evil, make him red with red glow. Oh, yeah. We need a red glow Hagnon. That's true. Oh, I love it. That's a great idea. I'll use it for my own. Shh. Thank you. I love giving you guys information. It's my job. I love the information, Let's see. Thank you, Justin. I'll check. Thank you. We need a dragon like Granamir. Yeah. Granamir. Size comparison to Jurassic Park big dinos. Probably bigger. Sorry, guys, I'm just reading now. Shipping rates are pretty competitive. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, our shipping rates are what we're charged. So it's, we're trying to keep the shipping as low as we can. We're not big bad, so we can't do $4 shipping. I do apologize for that. Yeah, build a figure wave. No, it must be bigger. Xavier, not yet. Oh, Sentinel. Yeah. I mean, something like Sentinel. Absolutely. I mean, but even a Sentinel, to me, there's a lot of wasted packaging in there too. So, whatever, we'll see. Payment plan. Yeah, hey, you never know. When you get dragons, we'll need ballistic accessories for armies to take down. Yeah, that would be cool. Absolutely. You never know. Trust me, you never know. That might happen. Bigger than Marvel Legends Galactus. Yeah, probably. I'd be happy if it came in a plain brown box with dragon hair on the outside. I can make that happen. All right, guys. Diego's got to take a call. They're probably going to be calling back in a minute. Rainbow of Hagnon. I am not saying no to that. We'll probably get a Rainbow Non where he's going to be one figure painted in 7 colors. Roy Jabith. All right, guys. So, hi. So, what? Don't look at me with that knife. Get out of here.
I'm just here to clean dishes.
Okay. All right, guys. All right. So, thanks for watching. I could go on and on, literally. And you guys are still watching, so I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You know that. Have a nice evening. 5 more days until my birthday. See you at Zolocon, back Biblical Adventures. Support and share it and whatever, dude. Guys, love you. See you next week. Thank you so much. Happy weekend when it gets here. Bye.